On YouTube, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, y'all see by the title and the thumbnail, we'll be talking about how to find clothes that actually fit you. Now when it comes to fashion, I feel like fitment in clothes and how clothes proceed to fit on your body is a thing that a lot of people throughout their fashion journey struggle with, and they don't understand the importance of the fitment of your clothes. So I figured I might as well go and make a video, because this is something that I did struggle with at the beginning of my fashion journey. So I figured I might as well go and make a video and give y'all some tips and tricks that I learned and had to overcome on my fashion journey. And before we get into the actual video, feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. But I don't want to talk y'all heads out too much longer, so we're gonna go and hop straight into today's video. Alright, y'all, now the first thing that I would like to go over in today's video is going to be understanding size variations. Now, bro, when it comes to clothing, you got to understand the size variations before y'all decide to go out there and just purchase clothes. And if you don't know what I mean when I say size variations, y'all have to pay attention, because all brands construct their pieces completely different. So you don't just want to solely rely on the tag or label. You want to focus on how the garment fits your body. Now, I done talked about this a lot in previous videos. You got to know the size variations of clothing before y'all decide to just go out there and purchase it, because when you learn the size variations and you learn how garments actually fit on your body, when you go out there and start shopping for clothes, it's gonna make it a lot easier for you to determine if that piece of clothing is for me. And like I've told y'all also in previous videos, y'all might get influenced by one of your favorite fashion influencers to go out there and like something, but just because you like something does not mean you have to go out there and get it. And my reason for me telling y'all not to just go out there and purchase things just because you like it is because just because it works for your favorite fashion influencer does not mean it's going to work for you. You and your favorite fashion influencer have different size variations, so something might look good on them and that may be their advantage over you, but there may be certain things out there that looks better on your body type, your body height, and your body weight that doesn't look as good on your favorite fashion influencers. You're always gonna have an advantage over somebody, and somebody else is gonna have an advantage over you on something else when it comes to clothing. But knowing size variations to clothing plays a big role into why a lot of people actually don't have the right clothes for them. Like, you may have a good fashion sense, but the way you shop and the way you're purchasing clothes, you're doing it the complete wrong way by not buying the right proper clothes for you. So y'all gotta get your size variations. Now, this is something that I had to learn on my way up to the style that I am interpreting right now. Like I've told y'all my style is constantly evolving at a rapid rate on a daily basis that I don't even know too much on how to explain to y'all. And the reason my style is elevating at a rapid rate is because I learned how clothes fit on my body. I figured out the size variations of clothing, so when I do go out there and shop for different clothing, say for instance, instead of me going in the store, I go online and shop from one of my favorite clothing brands. And you already know the way that they constructed this piece is gonna be completely different from another clothing brand that I like. But since I understand different size variations and how brands that I actually go to construct their pieces, I just go to the size charts and I really look at the measurements of their models and the measurements of how the clothes proceed to fit on their bodies, and then it makes it a lot easier for me to determine, is this something that I can actually use to elevate my style, or is this something that's going to be a waste of money for me to purchase because I'm not even going to get to wear it because it's not going to fit on my body. So it takes a long process when it comes to finding them right proper clothes for your body, but y'all gotta start with finding size variations and learning what different size variations are, because like I told y'all, brands completely construct their pieces completely different than this brand. You might wear a size 34 in Basket Case Gallery flares, but Ranger Cartel might have a pair of flare denim that you may have to go a size up. But there's just a lot of different things that y'all really need to look into before y'all decide to actually actually look into buying clothes, because I'm trying to tell y'all it's gonna make the process a lot easier. It's gonna make it a lot stress-free for you, and you're gonna start to understand a lot more about fashion. When I took the initiative to learn different size variations and how clothes and garments actually fit on my body, it's made my process a lot more easier, and it makes it a lot more easier for me to go out there and actually find clothes that are for me, and I'm actually buying things that I actually like, that I am really using to revolve around the style that I am trying to create. So like I told y'all, bro, when y'all are trying to find clothes that actually fit you, y'all want to start by learning different size variations, looking into how different brands are constructing their garments, and seeing how these clothes will proceed to fit on your body before y'all decide to go out there and purchase it. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, so the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is something that I talk about a lot on the channel, because this is one of the most important things when it comes to fashion and how clothes proceed to fit on your body, and it is understanding your proportions. Now, understanding your body proportions, like the relationship between your shoulders, your waist, and your hips. Understanding these different types of proportions will help you choose the styles that balance out your figure. Now, I done talked about this a lot in videos. Y'all gotta know your proportions, and proportions is how the clothes proceed to fit on your body. You're gonna have a top half proportion and you're gonna have a bottom half proportion. Your top half proportion should align with your bottom half proportion. And I don't heard a lot of people say that proportions is one of the most important things in fashion, which it is one of the most important things in fashion, but it's not the most important thing. It's not the key to an outfit. But your outfit will be terrible and trash if the proportions of your outfit is thrown off. So proportions is a very important thing when it comes to shopping and buying the right proper clothes for your body. If you do not know your proportions, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna make this process a lot harder for you. It's gonna make it a lot stressful. You're gonna be stressing a lot when it comes to clothing. I didn't even learn too much about proportions till almost 2 years ago, and I wasn't understanding why some of the fashion influencers that I like, why the clothes fit so effortless on their body, and then when I go out there to purchase similar clothes or the same clothes that they had, the clothes was not perceiving to fit the same way on my body. It looked effortless on them and it looked terrible on my body, and it looked terrible on my body was because I wasn't buying the right proper clothes for me, and I didn't have my exact proportions for my body. Now I have my measurements. I got my body type, my body weight, my body height. I got all those different types of measurements. I know how my shoulders measure. I know my waist. I know all those different types of measurements. I have those measurements in my phone, so every time I go online to shop for clothing, or I go in the store to shop for clothing, I have this information somewhere that I can go back to and look at and actually see if these will be some right proper clothes for my body. But proportions just plays a big role in how the clothes are actually looking on your body. So if you want clothes that fit properly for you, I would tell y'all to understand your proportions. You literally have to understand it. You can't skip the process of understanding your proportions. If you want your style to elevate to another level and you don't want your style to stay in the same specific spot that it is in right now, I would honestly tell y'all to learn your proportions, understand your proportions, because once you learn and understand your proportions, nobody's going to be able to tell you anything. Your outfits and the way clothes fit on your body is going to become effortless. I'm trying to tell y'all, all these people that y'all look up to on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, they have their proportions and they got their body weight, so they know exactly how clothes are supposed to fit on their body. So if the clothes are not fitting properly on their body, they know exactly, because these clothes are not for their proportions. So like I said, the next thing that y'all need to do when you're looking for clothes that actually fit you, I need y'all to understand your proportions, bro. Y'all gotta understand the relationship between your shoulders, your waist. You just got to understand those different relationships and how clothes are and how you can use clothes to really elevate your style. And I'm trying to tell you, bro, your style is going to become a lot effortless. It's going to be a lot easier for you to go out there and shop for clothes, and you're going to know what clothes fit for you and what clothes do not fit for you. Alright, y'all, the next thing I would like to go over in today's video is also something that plays a big role into finding the right proper clothes that fit you, and it's going to be try different styles. Now, you got to try different styles, because while you're trying these different styles, this gives you the time to actually see what type of clothes fit on you. This gives you the time to look at a lot of different clothes throughout different styles and aesthetics and figure out which clothes actually fit proper for your body. And my reason for me telling y'all to do that is because once y'all try a lot of different styles and y'all experiment with different styles and different pieces of clothing, it makes it a lot easier for you to determine which styles you want to interpret into your style and which different aesthetics y'all really want to use for your style. Because like I've told y'all in previous videos, there's probably millions of different aesthetics throughout the entire fashion scene, and you gotta dibble dabble into and figure out which aesthetics and styles really work with the style that you are trying to interpret and the clothes that fit on your body. And I'm telling y'all this from experience. I didn't even know too much about aesthetics and different styles. I only knew about my style at the beginning of my fashion journey. I wasn't looking too much into different styles and different aesthetics, so it made it a lot harder for me to really elevate my style and really shift my style. So my style was literally stuck at the same spot. It wasn't elevated, it wasn't growing or nothing. And eventually I went into an identity crisis. The clothes that I was wearing started to outgrow the clothes that I was wearing, and I wasn't comfortable shifting my style and really going into different styles because I was too busy stuck on the clothes and the style that I was already wearing. So that's why I'm telling y'all, when it comes to finding the right proper clothes to fit you, y'all have to dibble dabble into different styles and different aesthetics. It's gonna open up so many different things that y'all could do with a lot of different cool combinated clothing that you didn't even know yourself was out there, or you didn't even know yourself can come up with this style. It's gonna happen if y'all find the right proper clothes for you, and the best way to find the right proper clothes to fit you, I'm trying to tell y'all, is by looking into different styles and aesthetics. And y'all need to get on that like right now. If you're trying to develop a style and your style is not developing right now and you're not finding the right clothes that fit with you, I'm telling y'all, stop your process right now. Go on and stop this process right now and go out there and start looking into different styles and different aesthetics and finding different cool combinated ways that y'all could really implement these styles and aesthetics into your style. I'm trying to tell y'all, while y'all doing that, you're gonna find the right proper clothes for you. It's gonna be a lot easier for y'all to go out there and shop, and your style's gonna start to elevate at a rapid rate, and y'all not even gonna know too much on how to explain it to people. Just like my style is at this moment, my style constantly evolves at a rapid rate on a daily basis. I don't even know too much on how to explain it to y'all, and I don't know how to explain that to y'all because I took the initiative to stop the process. I took the initiative to look into different styles and different aesthetics, and I started bringing these different styles and aesthetics into my wardrobe, into my personal style, and they started to really revolve around the things that I was wearing. And I really started using these different styles and aesthetics to really help elevate my style. I really started using them to help me find the right proper clothes for me. So now it's easier for me to go out there and shop. I can get my proportions. I know my size variations just because I went out there and looked at different styles and aesthetics. So I know which styles and aesthetics work with my style, and I know which styles and aesthetics will not work with my style far as clothes fitting on my body. So like I told y'all, y'all gotta go out there and try different styles and aesthetics. Y'all gotta get out y'all comfort zone. Get out the comfort zone, go out there, try it out. And I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, your style's gonna start to elevate. Nobody's gonna be able to tell you nothing, and you're gonna be from the right proper fitted clothes for you. I'm just playing y'all on game. All right, so the last thing I'd like to go over in today's video is gonna be something that I talked about in my previous video and videos in the past, and we got go to a tailor. Now, my reason for me telling y'all to go to a tailor is because I feel like tailoring is one of the best things when it comes to talking about fitment and how clothes fit on your body. The tailor is the best place to be. So say for instance, one of your favorite clothing brands drops, and they drop the specific piece that you've been waiting on for a minute, and this clothing piece does sell out in your size, and they only have a bigger size and a smaller size. What I would tell y'all to do is don't panic. Do not panic. Just get the bigger size, and once this piece of clothing comes in, take this piece of clothing to a tailor and let the tailor tailor these clothes to fit your body. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, this is something that I done learned not too long ago, maybe about a year or two ago. I actually learned out about tailoring and how tailors can actually help clothes fit properly on your body. And the thing about the tailor is, say for instance, you did get your size from this clothing brand, right? It may not fit the way that you pictured it to fit on your body, so you can always use the cheat code and go to the tailor and actually have the tailor fix these pieces of clothing to fit the way that you want them to fit on your body. It does cost, but it's worth it at the end, and you're going to be able to have that specific clothing piece that you've been looking for or that you wanted for a while. But that's one of the best ways you could actually get all your clothes to actually fit properly on your body, by hitting the tailors and let the tailors tailor them to measure your measurements. And when you do this too, this is also a way that you can actually get your measurements for your body and see how clothes actually perceive to fit on your body. And then it's gonna make it a lot easier for when y'all go out there and shop for clothes, because you already went to the tailor and the tailor pretty much measured your body. The tailor pretty much has all of your measurements, so you could actually ask them, can they give you the measurements, so you can put these measurements somewhere that you can come back to it. So then next time you go out there and shop for clothes, it's going to be a lot easier for you to figure out if certain pieces of clothing is going to fit on your body. But like I said, bro, the tailor is a cheat code, and I feel like a lot of people don't too much talk about tailoring when we're talking about fitting men in clothes, and we're talking about clothes in general. I feel like a lot of people don't really put y'all on game to go into the tailor. So like I said, if y'all want all your clothes to fit the way you want it to fit on your body, and you want your clothes to look effortless on your body, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, go hit the tailors. The tailors are gonna help y'all. The tailors gonna get y'all right. It done helped me in the past, and it's gonna help me in the future as well. If I see something that I like and they don't have my ideal size, I'm gonna go and get the bigger size. I'm just gonna take it to the tailor and have them tailor them to fit my body. I'm just putting y'all on game. All right, y'all, so that indeed is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope this video entertained y'all, and I hope this video informed y'all, and I hope this video just helped y'all with going out there and finding the right proper clothes to fit your body. And before we wrap up today's video, I just want to say I really do appreciate all the support that y'all been showing me on the last previous videos. Y'all been showing up, so I'm gonna continue to show up and continue to give y'all this gem fashion content. And I know the mic quality ain't been the best over the last course of a few videos, but I did indeed invest into a new mic. So I have a new mic on the way. So the new mic quality is going to be in one of the next videos. It's not going to be the exact next video, but it may be the video after this. It's going to be the next video after the video that dropped after this one, if that makes any specific sense. And feel free to let me know what type of fashion content y'all would like me to bring to the channel in the comments down below, and I will start knocking those videos out for y'all. Because when y'all rely videos to me, it lets me know that y'all are enjoying the content and y'all like the content that I am producing. But I don't want to talk y'all heads off too much longer. It's been your boy Ty, aka Ty Not Rich, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.